All right, Leo, here we go. A little energies update for you for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, I promise you, you're here for a reason. This reading's timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Now, Leo, I'm doing you here an energy update because your mid-month reading from me, and every reading I do for you seems to have something to do lately with somebody getting a divorce. It's a very specific message. Somebody, you're very intertwined with your soulmate. No energy reader, even a warlock like me, can't tell you two apart. And I see it all over YouTube, even some of the best. I'm like, this could be you, this could be them. And you're the only sign they say it for half the time, these ones that are really good. And you're the only sign I say it for. I can tell everybody else apart. I know who's who. 90% anyway. No guarantee with a general reading. But with you, it's about 50-50 split, 60-40 split, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, in your mid-month reading, and just like a lot of the other readings, it has something to do with some kind of someone, either you or your person, getting some sort of divorce or something on their side has crashed down. It could be a career or a way of thinking. Something's bad. Something's towering. Something's 9 of swords, 8 of swords. Crazy shit. So I decided with this reading I would approach the universe from a different angle. I would say, tell me about Leo's soulmate connection that they're tied up with, rather than looking at the entire soulmate cycle. In my pre-shuffle, before I hit the record button, I get my answer, and my message is already out there. I got the 2 of Wands. This tells me that the reason the readings keep coming up the way they do for you is because you're karmically tied with whatever third party's going on here. Whatever it is, whether it's their mama, their papa, a husband, a wife, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, whatever shit is going on, a boss, whatever shit is going on their side, you're karmically tied to it. It's still giving me the message they're letting go of something. They've forgotten about this other wand over here. And they're looking out the window at you. You're the option. They see a whole new world with you. Or, again, roles can be reversed here. You're so intertwined with this soulmate, this could be anybody. Either you or your person. And I'm just being honest with you like I always am. So somebody is still, the universe wants to talk about this. Tells me all 3 of you, whoever you are intertwined karmically. All right? In other words, this has happened before. In a past life, you were trying to get someone's girl or boy, or they were trying to get yours. It's something along those lines. It's a real fuck fest. It's an orgy from hell. Okay? Right here, somebody is letting go of something, and somebody wants a whole new world with somebody. That somebody might be you, it might be your person. But I'm pulling on the soulmate connection here. So we're going to see where this goes, but I think this third party situation, and much to my surprise, you're my highest like percentage on the videos. Leo videos are 99.9% thumbs up. I mean, you know, there's always people out there like trolls and stuff that go around and just hit dislike just because, you know, whatever. I question the psychology of someone who hits dislike on a general reading. You got to be a real prick. But, you know, because it's either for you or it's not. If it's not for you, it don't make it a bad reading. I don't like the movie Speed. My wife loves it. Well, you know, one man's pot of gold is another man's pile of shit. It is what it is. But all the universe wants to talk about with you, Leo, is this karmic intertwining, this third party that's intertwined and is part of this connection. My suspicion is your connection is... All right. The 8 of Wands tried to jump out, just so you know. The 8 of Wands tried to jump out. Before we cut the deck, yeah, as I'm talking here, the Ace of Cups, the 8 of Wands tried to jump out. The Ace of Cups, it's a love that's sealed with cellophane. It's ungiven. Somebody really loves somebody here. And I'm saying somebody because I'm being honest with you. And that 8 of Wands that tried to jump out was reversed. So I think this third party, whatever it is, career, parent, spouse, relationship, is blocking communication here. All right, so let's cut the deck. let's see what comes after the cut. Yeah, Page of Cups. Somebody wants to reach out here, either you or your person, but they're having a hard time doing it. It's when pigs fly on this particular deck. Got a flying pig there. Somebody owes somebody an apology here. I'm going to give the deck a final shuffle. We're going to get our overall energy, and we're going to see where we go here. You know, I'm shooting straight. I know I know it's tough. Leo readings are a challenge because you are very intertwined with this soulmate, but now I'm starting to see why as I rephrase what I'm asking the universe. I start to see why. This third party, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be a person. It could be their career. That's energy too. Whatever it is, you're karmically intertwined. All three of you are tied together like a rope with 3 strands. It's very clear. Yeah, somebody's got a lot of love here. The overall energy for this reading is the Queen of Cups, Leo. Queen of Cups. The biggest love for me in the deck. The most love one human being can feel for another. And right up underneath that is I'm going to go ahead and take one clarifier on it like I always do for my overall energy. Is my pooping girl. Taking a poop in the woods. 4 of Cups. Somebody... Well, this tells me 2 things. Somebody's trying to look away from this love. Somebody can't. The word can't is here in the energy. I can't. And that 8 of Wands reversed that tried to jump out tells me whatever this third party is, it's blocking this. Your person or you don't feel like you can reach out, even though you want to, and there's a lot of love here. Because that third energy, whatever it is getting in the way. Maybe it's a insecure fuckwit. Who knows? Or maybe it's a career. Or maybe it's obligations. All of that is energy. Everything is energy. So when other readers and myself talk about third parties, stop thinking it has to be married. I get so many emails from people telling me, well, my person's not married, so they can't be a third party. My ass, they can't. The third party can be a dog. It can be a job. It can be anything. Something is getting in the way of communication here. What's the overall energy for this connection? It goes right here. This is the overall energy for the connection. This is how your person feels. This is how they feel about you. This is the hidden energy, and this will be the final outcome. I'm going to clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top. If I think we need to extend this one, I will. I extended your mid-month. I don't know. You know. There'll be a link in the description if I do. The overall energy, this whole reading clarifies the Queen of Cups. So somebody really loves somebody here. Probably on both sides. But I don't think whatever this third party energy is loved very much by either side. Okay? Yeah, somebody feels out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles. Yep. Somebody feels out in the cold, but normally I'd say because they put themselves there. Right? Because they got the key and they can get in. No. It's the third party that's blocking this. That 8 of Wands reverse that tried to fly out of the deck tells me that. Based on all the other cards that came after it in the pre-shuffle and all of that, and the cuts, and this Queen of Cups, and this 4 of Cups underneath it, which just has the word can't around it. She can't go. She constipated. She's been stuck onto that tree for years now. She can't go. Somebody's constipating this. What we need to do is get some X-lax up in here. Something's got to give. Can't. Stuck out in the cold because something's putting them there. It's almost against their will on some level. I don't want to go there. Right here, how they feel in their emotions. Yeah, 10 of Cups. You see the dichotomy here? It's like 180 degrees. In their emotions, they see, again, this whole reading is clarifying somebody in this connection. As I'm pulling on this specific connection, these 2 strands tied together, you and this person, but this third party keeps creeping in. Somebody loves, big love. There is huge love here. And in their emotions, they know that love makes them happy, but they're stuck out in the cold. Again, she can't go. She's going to sit there for a long time. She's bored. She wishes she had a magazine. Look, I should have brought a magazine. I thought this would just be quick. How they feel about you specifically. Or how somebody feels about somebody specifically. Again, Leo reading roles can be reversed. I could be reading you right now. Knight of Pentacles. It's a stuck. It's a stopped. This guy, he got a horse. He could get on the horse and ride it, but he's walking. It's a very slow moving energy. They're slowly moving towards you, but they're stuck out in the cold. Somebody's slowly moving towards somebody, and somebody's stuck out in the cold, and somebody feels the happiness and the love, and that's why they're really sad that they're stuck out in the cold. But the third party, whatever it is, he's slowing this shit down. Slow, almost look like it's not moving. Hidden energy, read with this Five of Pentacles. What's the universe want you to know here? What the fuck? Queen of Swords, fancy sandals, and a sword. The universe is basically saying here with these two cards and with the Queen of Swords and the hidden energy, this somebody has something to say to somebody here. Okay, and whoever is stuck out in the cold, okay, whoever this is that can't go, can't communicate, can't accept this love offer, is fixing to do something about that. Fixing to cut something out of their life. Cut out whatever is causing them to be out in the cold, or at least they want to. We'll see. What's the final outcome? Want. I hate that word want. What's the final outcome, read with this Ten of Cups? Four of Pentacles, holding back. They have to. It's an energy of someone who has to hold back. They can't. She can't go. Can't accept the love offer. Has to be out in the cold right now. And they know they're missing an opportunity here, whoever it is, because there's a lot of love. I know that because there's a lot of love and happiness here in your connection. Wow. Okay, let's clarify. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? See, I knew there's a reason that third party kept coming up in all your readings, that somebody's getting a divorce, somebody's doing this, and somebody is. It's here. The Queen of Swords, and don't take no shit. The Queen of Swords don't like being locked out in the cold when there's this much happiness. Alright? Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Now we're going to get to the good stuff. Because of the King of Pentacles. Again, the third party. If it's a marriage, it's just based on material things. It's a marriage of convenience, sort of a thing, as they used to say. It's not based in love. Your connection is based in love. And what's keeping them away from that love is the King of Pentacles, which is, again, representing here something that's just based in the material, practical, money, tied together. Oh, I can't leave because businesses will do this. Or it could be a career. It could also be a career. That's an energy. That's a third party. Anything can be a fire hydrant can be a third party. Everything is energy. And when I say everything, you need to think outside human terms. Everything is energy. The table I'm doing these cards on is energy. It's made of energy. And mostly empty space, which might surprise you. 99.99999% empty space, actually. It's when we touch the table, when we feel something solid, it's the bonds, it's the energetic bonds that we feel, that we're actually touching. It has nothing to do with, nothing is actually solid. But anyway, we'll have an esoteric conversation some other time. The King of Pentacles is blocking this, so I'm right. And I'm reading the energy right, is what I'm saying. You are karmically tied with this. This third party, the third party is cock blocking the love of your connection from coming in and leaving somebody out in the cold. Someone feels like their hands are tied. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Yeah, Two of Cups. The King of Pentacles is blocking two cups from coming together. The King of Pentacles is blocking, leaving somebody out in the cold, preventing two soulmates from coming together. It's a very clear three cards right there, isn't it? But the Queen of Swords and the hidden energy the universe wants you to know, because this is red with these, somebody's about to put a shit end to that. Somebody's about to get that sword out. Make sure their fancy sandals are strapped on real good. get that sword out and run it right up his ass, or her ass, or somebody's ass, or something's ass. Why is the Ten of Cups here? This is a very cut and dry, clear reading. This is first grade tarot reading. I mean, the cards are being very clear. I asked a very specific question, that's why. I've never pulled a reading for you from this angle. It's all about angles when you pull tarot readings. It's all about angles. It's all about what you ask for. We're basically instant manifesting here when we pull tarot. I call it informed prayer. It's instant manifesting. We're manifesting information. If you're going to do that, you need to be precise with what you're asking for. You need to be a good manifester to be a good tarot reader. All right, let's see. Ten of Cups, why is it here? Yeah. They want to talk. Somebody wants to talk here. Somebody wants to reach out. Somebody wants to apologize and make things right. There's a lot of happiness. They feel the love here. The love of your soulmate connection is powerful. The King of Pentacles, whatever or whoever it is, has something on this, has some kind of power to keep you, someone out in the cold, either you or your person, whoever I'm reading for here. Again, I'm going to say I'm going to be generous and say it's a 50-50 split among the viewers. Page of Cups, why is it here? Nine of Cups. Look at this. It's the most cut and dry reading I've ever. I mean, you don't even have to read tarot cards. It's just the Nine of Cups. A wish. Somebody wants to get their wish fulfilled. Somebody knows where the happiness is. But this King of Pentacles, whatever it is leaving somebody out in the cold, preventing two soulmates, two powerful soulmates with a lot of love from coming together. And remember that Eight of Wands reversed. Eight of Wands, the card of communication, was reversed and tried to jump out of the deck. I told you. Huh. It's yeah, it's a very clear message. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Well, how they feel about you, or how you feel about them, or how somebody feels about somebody. Knight of Pentacles feel like they're stuck. Their hands are tied. They're going slow. On very slow movement. And somebody doesn't like it. I can tell you that. That's in the energy. Oh, yeah. Five of Swords. Oh, it's a card of just... I mean, this person's face here says it all. Oh, that's how they feel about you. They know the happiness is there. They know you're the... Again, could be either party. Somebody feels the happiness here. Somebody knows it's the wish fulfilled. Somebody knows an apology is owed. Somebody feels the love. And everything's going so slow because of somebody's cock blocking it here. Third party tied to your karma is cock blocking this shit. Preventing communication. Why's the Five of Swords here? Five of Swords and this King of Pentacles, or this Knight of Pentacles moving so slow, and this Five of Swords is here because of a long-term commitment, the Ten of Pentacles. That's what's a long-term commitment. This picture on this card is what's slowing this shit down. And I want to show you something. Alright? This also ties to the Two of Cups. It's bookending. Bookending the Two of Cups. This Knight of Pentacles ties to this Five of Pentacles. Bookending. So, moving slowly out of the cold. Okay? This Five of Swords. God, I hate this. Right? Is tied to this King of Pentacles. They are not happy with their long-term situation, whoever it is, you or your person. Somebody is not happy. Somebody would much rather move toward their wish fulfilled and and have this soulmate connection come together. This is the most frustrating energy I have ever seen. This Ten of Pentacles means two things. It means it's a long-term commitment on their side, whatever it is, person, job, dog, whatever, that's tying this thing up, tied to this King of Pentacles here. But this Ten of Pentacles also is, they see the Ten of Pentacles with you, or you see it with them, whoever. The soulmate connection is the real Ten of Pentacles. This is amazing. Queen of Swords. And again, I can't tell you two energies apart. I'm just being honest with you. Most of the readers, when I watch YouTube and I watch the Leo readings, they pick a side. I know they do. That's wrong. I disagree with that. I think you should be honest with people. And there are some great energy readers out there who are perfectly honest that they can't tell you two apart. Let's see here. And I'm one of them. So whoever this is, and you'll know. Okay? If you're waiting for this person to communicate, well then I'm telling you about their side. But if you know that you're out in the cold because some fuckwit or some fuckwit situation is getting in the way of you being able to reach out, well then you know I'm reading for you. It's that simple. There's nothing to get freaky about. Now what's the Queen of Swords? What else does the universe want us to know here? Read with this obvious energy. So the Queen of Swords would lead me to indicate that this person, somebody, is cutting out this King of Pentacles to move toward the Two of Cups. That's so far the message. Yeah, I'm right. This is one of my yes cards in the deck. The true yes card in the deck, there is only one. It's the Sun. Readers, generally, as a general rule, you can pick two other cards that are also yes, and the no card is the Moon, and you can pick two other cards that are no. I only pick one other card for yes and one other card for no. Six of Wands is my alternate yes card. It's right here. Everything I just told you is true. They want victory. They want these two cups to come together. They're gonna cut out this King of Pentacles, whoever it is, you or your person. Somebody wants this. Somebody wants to come out of the cold really bad. Proof right here. Three of Cups. It's a third. This card. Okay. Bottom of the deck, by the way, is the Knight of Cups. Somebody bringing a cup of love. I'm going to tell you about this Three of Cups. Why I said proof. This Three of Cups is read with this Two of Cups. Okay? This is proof that everything this is the universe, this is the message from the universe. The universe talking through me, making me feel something and convey it into words to you. This Three of Cups is proof that what I'm saying is you're karmically tied. All three energies are karmically tied. I got it clarifying or read with the Two of Cups. It also tells me that this person, you or your person, somebody wants union with the soulmate connection. This is my yes card telling me this Queen of Swords is about to run up the ass of this King of Pentacles. So again, we get a similar message here. But we're just looking at it from a different angle. We're getting a little bit more about your soulmate connection and a little bit less. And what we're seeing here is how your soulmate connection is karmically tied to whatever connection's going on in the third party situation. You're all karmically tied. And that's the problem. It's been the holdup. And it's driving somebody batshit crazy. Because there's a lot of love and happiness here. And Two Cups. Four of Pentacles. Holding back in the final outcome. Probably because they have to. Somebody has to. Why is the Four of Cups here? Or Four of Pentacles here? Why is the... Okay, alright. Oh yeah, it's a big secret, ain't it? Secret, secret, secret. Five of Wands, bottom of the deck, the Burger King, the Emperor, the asshole who has to have things their way, Mr. or Mrs. Control Freak, entitled fuckwit. It could be a boss, it could be a family member with too much influence, it could be a spouse who's an entitled fuckwit, aka a narcissist. Or close to it. At very least, self-focused. The Moon, they're holding back the Four of Pentacles in the final outcome. The Moon tells me there's secrets here. Secrets that they're trying to stay quiet about. The Moon is read with this Page of Cups. Somebody wants to reach out with a little communication here and get the ball rolling on this wish fulfilled. They can't. They got to hold back Four of Pentacles, because there's secrets here. It's all a big secret. Somebody doesn't want somebody to know about this, but somebody is watching Steve's Love Tarot and they know. And why is there secrets here? Because of fighting. Five of Wands. Fights. Fights. All the time. Fights, arguments, struggles, internal struggles, external struggles. There's everything here attached to this. I mean, the energy coming off that Five of Wands is like, it's like freaking 15 wands. You know, it's insane. It could be anything. It's going to vary for each of you. It's a general reading. Whatever's going on someone's side is much like what I said in a recent quickie with Steve about fly on the wall. I would not want to stay on their couch for the night. If I needed a place to crash, and whatever's going on someone's side said, you know, whoever, you or your person, whoever this is, said, come crash on my couch, I take a pass, I go sleep in the park. Because it is pea soup over there. Pea soup. Energy. It's terrible. It's thick and green. Ugh. But they're trying to keep the whole thing a secret. That's why they're holding back. But with every fiber of whoever somebody's being, whatever, with every fiber of somebody's being, they want to reach out. There's a lot. 10 of Cups. They want that. They want what's pictured on that card right there. They want to reach out with an apology and come get a wish fulfilled. But somebody's holding back because they're trying to keep all this secret under wraps. People mustn't know. People mustn't know. That's the message that keeps coming through. It's probably because this is the crossing card, because of the Emperor. The Emperor ties to the red shirt, red background, ties to the, you know, in a color match competition, it ties to whatever this King of Pentacles is in this particular reading. This is how the universe is trying to convey the message. So somebody, I'll just say it like this. Somebody can't reach out, even though they want to with every fiber of their being, because somebody or something, someone or something is controlling them on some level. Blocking communication, or just has something hanging over their head. Could be a boss, could be a spouse, could be a relationship, could be a parent with too much input. It could be anything. It's a general reading. I'm trying to give you all the scenarios, and I'm also trying to get it out of your heads that third party means a marriage or somebody they're banging. It don't. Everything is energy. Third party could be a telephone pole. There could be a telephone pole outside their house and the communication lines were cut by a gang of kids at night and they can't reach out. That third party would be blocking you. That telephone pole would be the third party. It would show up in the energy. I wouldn't know it's a telephone pole because I don't have a card for telephone pole upright. But what I do have here for most of you, it's an entitled fuckwit. Either a boss, a family member, or a person. I believe it's a person of some kind, and one of those things that is blocking this. And I do not like this energy. It's a color match for this Five of Wands on some level. They're fighting like cats and dogs. Cats and dogs. And it's forcing your person to keep secrets so they can't come in and communicate, or you. Forcing someone to keep secrets so they can't come in and communicate. But they want victory over this. They want to cut this shit out and come out of the cold. There's the message from the universe that's very clear. And this tells me, this Three of Cups, because it's red with the Two of Cups, again, you're karmically tied with whoever or whatever this entitled fuckwit is. And I believe it's an entitled fuckwit for most of you. I do. Whoever, either on your side or your person's side, again, I'm being honest, nobody can tell your energies apart. You are intertwined with this person, and you can see it here. There's a lot of love and a lot of happiness. But one of the reasons I thought it was angle, I thought for a long time that it was the angle of pulling on the connection from the angle of Leo just made one tree look like, made two trees look like one tree. You know, like if you're walking up on a tree, it's one tree, but if you move a little to the left, you see there's another one behind it, that kind of thing. No. The reason nobody can tell your two energies apart is because there's a third energy wrapped in that's wrapped around the outside of the whole thing. So it's like basically I took two strands of a rope and I slid it inside the middle of a plastic tube, and that plastic tube just covers the whole thing. So all I can see is the plastic tube on the outside. I don't know that there's 2 strands on the inside. This entitled fuckwit, Emperor / King of Pentacles here, whatever is blocking and causing somebody to be out in the cold is wrapped around your entire connection energetically, the entire soulmate connection, and it's cock blocking the whole thing. It's amazing. I should have done a Leo reading from this angle some time ago. I don't know why I didn't think of it. Asking the specific question, tell me about the 2 strands. And what the universe is basically saying, I said, tell me about the 2 strands. Tell me about the soulmate connection. And the universe's response is, well, I can't tell you about the 2 strands. Not literally, I didn't hear a voice, I want to make that clear. I can't tell you about the 2 strands without also telling you about the 3rd strand. You follow me? Right. Let's ask the universe if there's anything else Leo needs to know about this connection for the greater good. Is there anything else? This is an amazing reading. I'm not going to extend this one. You can get what you need out of the mid-month extended. But this is a very, very powerful reading for you, Leo. This is, I figured out some things. Yeah, we got ourselves a 9 of Wands wall, but she came back, the 2 of Wands. There's a wall, but it's getting whittled down. This Queen of Swords, fancy sandals here, is about to whip out a sword and leave this other wand behind and come toward their whole new life. Somebody's not going to let this slip by. Somebody's not going to let this slip by. You know, it's just going to take a little patience on both sides. Temperance. Somebody's going to have to be patient here. Yep. And the Hermit. It's all hermit mode right now. It's all somebody's got to be patient. Nobody is more, whoever this is who's getting put out in the cold and can't communicate because of this entitled fuckwit or situation, long-term situation, is really, I mean, I can't tell you enough. A picture paints 1,000 words here. And what I see is the soulmate here in the background. You see this little person in the background waving, hey, reach out to me. Hey, I don't always see that when I look at this card, but I see it. And you've got birds of communication here. Somebody really wants to talk to somebody here, but this person's looking away from this and going, oh, I can't. I got this shit. I got this fucker. You know, I can't. It's that kind of thing. But they really want to. It's just being cock blocked. It really is. It really is. That's all I got to tell you. That's what I can say. Again, the universe wants to make it clear. Patience is required. Learn the lesson here. Focus on the lesson in the Hermit. Send yourself in Hermit mode. Your person needs to go in Queen of Swords mode, or you do. Whoever needs to come in from out of the cold and get rid of this shit, all this secret fighting that's going on their side, causing them to hold back and not communicate with something they really love. Needs to pull their head out of their ass, strap the fancy sandals on, and get that sword out. But until they do, patience is required. They do want to, and the wall is getting thinner. But patience is required here. Temperance. Karma's balancing here. So in the meantime, both of you, whoever, anybody, somebody, go into Hermit mode and learn the lesson here. And if you don't know what I mean by learn the lesson here, and get over and watch the Twin Flame reading I did recently. The now infamous 74 Pinto reading. It'll be worth your time, I promise you. Alright. There you go. That's your reading, Leo. I hope this is helpful to you. You know I love you guys. I'm married to a Leo, so you know I'm very fond of Leos. So I'm going to tell you right now. Patience. So I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate all the subscribers and everybody who, shares and whatever. All right. Good luck, Leo.